Hello everyone, this is Karthik and today we are going to discuss some basic terminologies and basic concepts in probability. So classically, probability is defined as number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. We will go through basic terminologies of probability via the classical examples in probability like rolling a die or tossing a coin. When we toss a coin, we can get only two outcomes. One is head and one is tail. Okay. And if we club them into a set, that set is called as sample space. And in another example of rolling a die, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. These are the only possible outcomes of an experiment of rolling a die. So if I club them in a set, that set is called as sample space. So these are two sample spaces with for these two examples. Now these outcomes are called as equally likely outcomes. So why those are called as equally likely outcomes? Let's go through this. If I want to find the probability of getting this 1, so how many favorable outcomes I have? There is only 1. And how many total number of outcomes are there? There are 6 total number of outcomes. Similarly, if I want to find probability of getting 2, so we will go through the basic definition of probability. How many favorable outcomes are there? There is only one favorable outcome. So this is 1. And how many total number of outcomes are there? There are 6. So similarly, you can find the probability of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. All will get as 1 by 6. So every outcome has same probability of occurrence. That's why those are called as equally likely outcomes. Similarly, in case of tossing a coin, if I want to find the probability of getting a head, so what will be? We will go through definition of probability, number of favorable outcomes. So in the sample space, I have only one head and there are total 2 outcomes. So its probability will be 1 by 2, and similarly, probability of tail is also 1 by 2. Now, this was my sample space of rolling a die, where there are 6 outcomes, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Now let's define 3 different events. Event 1 is getting a number greater than 7. Second event is getting a number among 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the third event is equal to getting an even number less than 8. Now let's find the probabilities of these three events. So probability of even. So what is the definition? Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So how many favorable outcomes for this event are? So getting a number greater than 7. So can you find any number which is greater than 7 in this sample space? No. So that's why 0 divided by total number of outcomes are 6. So the probability is 0. Probability of second event. So getting a number among 1 to 6. So how many favorable outcomes are there? I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Any number is fine. So there are 6 favorable outcomes and there are total number of 6 outcomes. So the probability will be 6 by 6 is 1. And E3, so getting an even number less than 8. So let's find 2 is an even number which is less than 8, 4 is an even number which is less than 8, 6 is an even number which is less than 8. So there are 3 positive favorable outcomes and total number of outcomes 6. So the probability is 1 by 2. So now you can see here probability can lie only within 0 and 1. It cannot be less than 0 and cannot be greater than 1. Okay. And such event which have probability 0 have a special name, impossible event. And an event which have probability 1 also have a special name. It's called as sure event. So we will stop here, and in next video we will dive into more concepts in probability.